So I'm going to do another one of these timed runs, and back to my P51D. And like I've been saying, I want to do some up and down flights. So what I did was here in Peaks of Europe National Park in Spain, I created a circuit around Torre Cerredo Mountain because this canyon in the back, along the back side of it, is a famous gorge, and it looked like it'd be a fun circuit. I'm told our website racing features will be coming out over the summer, so we want to have some circuits ready in addition to flights like the Grand Canyon where it's a single run, one direction. This flight you can actually do laps. It's only a 26-mile round trip, and it's actually less than that because there's 5 miles at the beginning and there's 2 miles at the end between where you spawn and after you finish your last lap. But there's a lot of up and down, so I put the finish point at the crest of this little saddle, and I put the start point at the bottom of the saddle. We might end up moving them over here on this side, but just to, I guess, make it a little more difficult, it probably would have been easier to fly through this saddle. But in any case, I've got us up here. So basically we're going to spawn here at 6,500 feet. And then I need to get to my start point, which is at 5,500 feet. And then we're going to gradually descend around the mountain here to 4,900 to all the way down to like 600 feet, I think. Let's see. Or I'm sorry, not 600 feet, 1,600, 1,700 feet, 600 meters-ish. So I'm told the website real-time race timing and leaderboards will be released sometime over the summer. So trying to load up on these time courses, and this one, of course, is a circuit, so you can run laps. Right now you can download and fly this flight plan and switch to multiplayer, and you can race it with your friends. But we will have the real-time race features on the website over the summer. Now the whiz-bang on-map features may not be ready. That's all dependent on Google, but the website apparently will be. So let's go ahead and fly it. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm actually following the last couple waypoints of the circuit, because if I'm going to do laps, this is the way I'm going to be coming once I come down out of the mountain, and our saddle should be right here to the left. That peak may be a good landmark. So this is my finish point. Oh, more over here. So then our start will be down at the bottom of this little saddle. And there's our first waypoint in the notch there. Just like the other trips, I tried to put the push pins at the narrowest parts. I'm supposed to be at 3,300 by the next one, so this is going to go down quick. I don't know anything about the park here other than this gorge around the backside of the mountain here is famous, but I've certainly never flown it before, so we'll see how suicidal it is here momentarily. And I may want to be careful about how much speed I actually pick up on this side of the mountain, because I think basically in the home straight, when you're coming back towards the other side of the mountain where we spawned, it's very steep. Yeah, I think we're starting to get into it now. So I'm assuming this is the famous part of the canyon, or gorge I think is what it's actually called. We'll see if this is even possible. I may need to raise the altitude so we can get higher up in the canyon. Yeah, I'm not going to be down at river level. Yeah, this bad boy is deep. Ooh. Ooh, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. Oh, down there. So this is another one that I'm going to need to have a little practice with, I think. But again, it's a short route and it's intended to be a circuit. Here we are. So we're out. Okay. So let's take another lap. That was, well, we haven't finished timing, but let's see what the lap time is. So there should be a road down there somewhere. Yeah, I think we want to take this a little bit wide to get to the finish point. If I'd have used my altitude a little smarter, I wouldn't have lost as much speed. But this is our finish point right here in the saddle. So there's our, let's go ahead and stop real quick. We'll take another lap, but let's take a look and make sure I didn't miss anything. We may need to adjust some of these altitudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's it. That's all of them. So 448 is the first lap. Let's see if I can do better. Now that I have a little better idea of how I want to manage my altitude maybe and my airspeed, or at least that's what I'm saying right now until I get around the other side of the mountain and start freaking out. That little tree's a pretty good landmark. Let's see if I can actually make use of these downhill runs now. This is the part where I get brave and stupid and crash. Or run out of gas. Well, that's gonna hurt my time. I forget at higher altitudes I need to refill my tank more often, or I just need to set it to unlimited fuel. But I like to let the tanks run dry and get a little extra airspeed, but you see the risk. Although I guess you can figure now this is a circuit, so that was just one wing tank. So in the P51, one wing tank gets you about a full lap and 2 or 3 waypoints. This is probably a bad idea. No, that worked out okay. Oh, maybe. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Come on, baby. So after all that trash I talked at the beginning of this lap about now knowing the route, I ran out of gas and did I blow that waypoint too? No. And blew all my airspeed freaking out. You know, actually that notch is pretty easy to spot. This is not such a, after I said that, that's the wrong spot. Come on. Oh, I bet I was too high. Yep. Damn it. So I didn't survive lap 3, as you can see. So, but here's 2 poor laps. You'd think that my lap times would get better. Really, the worst part of that second lap was just the not being able to find the finish point. Third lap time, I just tried to barrel roll around an obstacle and I picked the wrong direction. But this is definitely a viable flight plan. I'm looking to do some more circuits. By all means, upload your own flight plans. I would certainly like to fly anything that anyone else comes up with if we've got some other ideas of places to fly, but I'll keep uploading the ones that I find, so I'll go ahead and share this one. Alright, so I'm sure someone can beat that time fairly quickly. I'm sure I probably can beat that time if I'm focused. So the Peaks of Europa, or I called it the Torre Cerredo circuit in the Peaks of Europe National Park in Spain. This is northern Spain. I guess I didn't point it out. This is along the Atlantic coast of Spain. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to download it. It's at simflightplan.com/download. I'll include the link to this one in the description box. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.